You guys like my house? I'm inviting you all over for a party. Nah, alright. It's not my house. What we all wouldn't give to live the luxurious life. What better way to measure your success than with a mansion? A gigantic house, tons of room, multi-floors, big areas sectioned off by doors. Sounds like a perfect structure for a game. And it was definitely used in many. From Spy vs. Spy, the Resident Evil series, Luigi's Mansion, Barbie's Dream House, but none used one quite like Maniac Mansion. The plot of Maniac Mansion is a weird one. It was developed by Lucasgames. Yep, the house that Star Wars built. It follows teen Dave Miller and friends as they attempt to rescue his girlfriend from a mad scientist and an evil meteor. That's right, an evil meteor. I told you it gets weird.
Gameplay.
Common genres at the time were overhead shooters and side-scrollers. This game wasn't like either. This was a point-and-click adventure, a derivative of a text-based adventure game. This was one of the first to implement cutscenes during gameplay, a pioneer in cinematic presentation. Unlike adventure games popularized on PC by Sierra, where you had to type strings of words and guess what needed to be done, LucasArts made a selection of verbs to make it accessible to the casual user. An idea that paid off immensely.
Controls.
As much as I wish it was possible to move your character freely around the screen, this was a very intuitive point-and-click game. That means you have no control until you point your cursor to an object and associate it with one of your action words listed on the bottom of the screen. That doesn't require much, if any, dexterity. So that means it controls just fine. Your cursor, that is.
Graphics.
Point-and-click adventure games were a genre popularized on the PC, not so much on the console. To let you know a little about me, when I was younger, I had no love for PC games. None of them. Except this series. There's always an exception.
Yeah, baby!
I'm a console gamer through and through. I missed out on the 1987 computer release completely. It wasn't until 1990, when Nintendo Entertainment System's release, that I got to experience the weirdness in all of its glory. The NES version's graphics were reworked completely. The PC's graphics were a bit more stylized, with a remake coming very soon after the original. The NES had more detail than the original, and the enhanced version had more detail than the NES. But I like what they did on the Nintendo version because they shrunk down the rooms and they didn't scroll as much. They had more unique character models, and each character was made more distinguishable by giving each of them a CD player. Which leads me to
Music.
This is why I gravitated to the NES version and not the original. There was no music on the PC, and on the console version, there were catchy, memorable theme songs for each of your characters. I had my favorites, and that determined who I played with. The house residents, the Edison family, looked a little different on PC than they did here on the NES. They were the coolest group of blue guys since Smurfs, Avatar, and these guys. Censorship, or should I say Nintendo's seal of approval, got its hand on the game also. So, sexually suggestive themes were altered or removed. Come on, don't be a tuna head. Wait, something's fishy here. The game kept its quirky sense of humor despite the censorship. Some things slipped through the cracks, like Edna's dungeon dialogue and the infamous hamster in the microwave. This was surprising, especially to young me. The latter was changed in future versions. Like I said, this game got pretty popular. So popular that it got its own TV series. It wasn't the best, and it wasn't a good representation of the game, so I'll just leave it there. It was on for 3 seasons. Let's just say we take those 3 seasons and bury them. R.I.P. Not the first, but it was very much my first experience with a game that had multiple endings based off of what characters you picked. I still remember how to get every one. Maniac Mansion's popularity flourished, and an equally beloved sequel was made, known as Day of the Tentacle. Fans even made a graphically enhanced version that looked really good for the PC. Maniac Mansion is a groundbreaking game that introduced most of the world to point and click. It'll go down in video game history for opening our eyes to that genre. How about an official remake that's not point and click? We're at that level now. Would you all want to see that? I know I would. Thank you for watching another episode of Retro Respect. Remember to like and subscribe. We'd appreciate it. This is Stikz signing off. Until next time. Peace.
Fred! There she is. What do you think?
Oh, hey! She got a sister?